All right, so we have done solving equations with one step, we've done solving equations with two steps, and so now we're going to talk about solving equations with variables on both sides of the equation. So, here we go. You're going to find that these are actually pretty similar to the other ones, just with kind of one extra step. So if we have 2x minus 6 equals 5x plus 14. The big difference here is that we need to make the very first step, taking the variables and getting them all over to one side of the equation. And honestly, it's just fine for you to move them to either side of the equation. I normally try to move them so that it stays positive when I'm doing this. So, here we go. I am going to subtract 2x from each side of the equation. See, over here I've got the positive 2x and I've got a positive 5x. So my choices are either subtract 2x over here or to subtract 5x. I'm going to do the minus 2x. So I'm going to go minus 2x from over here. I'm going to put my little dot down the middle just so I can see the sides. And I'm going to go minus 2x over here. Now this doesn't have anything to do with the minus 6 on the left-hand side or the plus 14 on the right. This is only dealing with the x's. So there's my line. 2x minus 2x cancels out. I still have a negative 6 over here on this side, equals 5x minus 2x gives me 3x plus 14. Okay, I'm done with the first step, and that was the most important step as far as variables on both sides. The reason why that was the most important step is because now we are back to the exact same kind of equation that I had in the last video where I said we're going to solve two-step equations. Because now, okay, I'm looking right here at the x, so I'm looking at that side, I'm trying to get x by itself. I've got a times 3 and a plus 14. Well, the plus 14 is a little bit further away. The pluses and minuses are what we want to get rid of first. So I'm going to go minus 14, then minus 14 over on this side. Those cancel out to 0. And minus 6 and minus 14. Oh, I always have trouble with these negatives. Let's see, that means that I owe someone $6, and then I owe them 14 more, so that means I owe them $20 equals 3x. Now, I'm not sure what to do with that 3. Let's see, I'm going to read this aloud. Negative 20 equals 3 times x. Oh, 3 times x. So that means that to get rid of that or to do the opposite is divide by 3. So let's see. Divide by 3, divide by 3. And so that actually means x equals, I know this is kind of written backwards for most of you, but honestly it doesn't matter, negative 20 thirds. We can't reduce it, so that's actually the answer. That's a negative, negative. And now if you wanted to change that into negative 6 2/3, that's fine. If you wanted to write it as x equals negative 20 thirds, because you just don't like it backwards, that's fine too. Honestly, I'm good with all of them. Of course, this one here is probably the prettiest of them all, and I like it, and yippee-ki-yay. Okay, let's try one more. Let's try something that looks like 5 minus 2x equals 8 plus 9x. Okay, so I look at the sides and I've got a minus 2x over on the left. I've got a plus 9x on the right. So I could either add 2x to both sides, or I can subtract 9x from both sides. Again, I like to keep it positive, so in this case, I am going to go plus 2x, and then go plus 2x. Remember, I'm only talking about the x's right now, not dealing with the 8 or the 5 or anything else. This goes bye-bye, and all I have left over here now is a 5 equals 8 plus 11x. Okay? Because the x's have to go with more x's, they can't go with just regular numbers. Now I have just a regular two-step equation again, where I'm trying to solve for x. So that means I need to get rid of this 8. Well, the 8 has a little plus sign in front of it. We just don't see it. So to get rid of it, we got to go minus 8. And then minus 8 on this side. Doo-doo. Those go bye-bye. Oh, we got another negative number. Negative 3 equals 11x. That's 11 times x. So I'm going to divide by 11. I'm going to divide by 11. Can I reduce negative 3 elevenths? No. So x equals negative 3 elevenths. All right. So I only have one more thing to show you, because every now and then there ends up being some really weird things that happen, especially when you have variables on both sides. So the two weird things will end up looking like this. Like 4x plus 3 equals 4x minus 2. And see, right now, if I subtract 4x from both sides, let's see, minus 4x minus 4x. Well, that means these go away and these go away. And I just have 3 equals negative 2. Does 3 equal negative 2? No! And so that means that there is no solution. In other words, you can't solve it. Okay? So that's one of the weird ones. The other weird one is when you might have like 5x plus 3 equals 3 plus 5x. Most of the time we can make them look weird, and yet they still come out this way. So, on this one here, oh, we got to subtract 5x from both sides. So minus 5x minus 5x. These went bye-bye, these went bye-bye, and I have 3 equals 3. Well, hey, that's true. 3 does equal 3. And so that actually means that instead of no solution, that there are infinite solutions. And that's kind of exciting, because that actually means I can put anything in for x that I want into that equation, and it will work. It will come out true. It's kind of a cool thing. Anyway, so that's that. So we really only have one more big video to do for solving equations, and that deals with parentheses and some exponents and stuff like that. And so that will be it for tomorrow's video, and then we'll probably end up doing a couple other little videos next week. And then next week we're going to end up taking a quiz on this stuff. So it'll be good things. All right, so we'll see you in class.